So thanks for having me.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. I am Chris Wilson. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors. I am here with Chris Adams from A Place at Home at his office over here off of Salisbury Road. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're having
Excellent.
a good day.
Excellent. So thanks for being on the program. Looking forward to it. Going to keep it real informal.
Okay.
2 questions per segment. We'll do 5 segments today.
Mhm.
And then they'll go up on the YouTube channel. I think your videos are probably going to be going live on LinkedIn and Facebook probably towards the end of July.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we're here to do today. This is the first segment. So I'm going to hop right in. So I'd like to know, who is Chris Adams?
Chris Adams is a semi-retired healthcare executive with 35 years of senior living experience,
Okay.
ranging from the single building executive director position to a COO of a smaller skilled nursing.
I remember we were in one building that you
Yes.
that you ran for quite a while, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been in the Jacksonville market for about 22 years.
Okay.
The rest of that time has been across the country.
Yeah. So are
Really
you from
different.
here originally?
No, I'm an Army brat.
Okay.
I lived in every state of the union except for California, Alaska, and Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Lived in Spain, Egypt, and Germany.
Oh, wow.
And born in Cleveland, Ohio, and 48 hours later, I was in San Antonio, Texas.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so we call home Chicago because that's when my dad retired from the military.
Okay.
And in 1976, I came down here from Indiana. I was in college when gas and beer was cheap. My brother and I would come to Florida for weekends.
Oh, okay.
And I just decided to stay one weekend and
Yeah.
just lived here ever since.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer to live in Florida
Oh
versus
yeah,
Indiana.
and both my children have been born here, and they're probably the only born Floridians with a New York accent.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because my wife has a very strong New York accent.
So, wife, 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are the kids living locally, or?
One lives in Spring Hill, and one lives here in town.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. So you've been in healthcare for a very long
time, yes.
and you've seen a lot of changes.
I have seen a lot of changes from where when I first started, I could run bingo on a Friday afternoon to where all I do is spend in my office now and pound a calculator.
Yeah.
And you don't have that much resident interaction. I miss the good old days.
Yeah. So give us a little bit, tell us about your company. Tell us about A Place at Home.
Place at Home is an in-home care provider. We're a non-skilled licensed provider in the state of Florida. Our territory goes from Nassau County all the way down to Daytona and Baker and Clay counties. We did that because it's easy for the area and the Agency for Healthcare Administration. We're part of a franchise. This is my second office. This is a corporate store. My first franchise I sold, and the franchisor called me back to open a couple corporate stores. We opened one here, 2 in Texas and 1 in California. Just really under the sense that not everybody's geared to do a startup.
Right.
So we have an existing business. People have bought it. The 1 in California and the 2 in Texas have been purchased. We're working on this one. We have a couple inquiries, but not much. But the advantage here is, that big geographic area I have, we can sell 7 franchises.
Oh, yeah.
Because our territories are a county. So they have 80 franchises across the country, all individually owned. When I started, I was number 12.
Okay.
Now we're up to 80. So
nice. And you're not a nurse registry.
No, we're not.
Right.
We are a license, which is a big difference.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd much prefer somebody who has caregivers that are on their payroll and background checked and everything like that.
The biggest thing is insurance, because I insure workman's comp and liability, because if you go into a resident's, patient, client's home and your employee gets hurt, it's really on the homeowner if you don't have that. And a lot of registries don't or won't have that insurance.
Yeah.
I have it, and that's why my rates may be a little bit higher than the registry.
Right.
because I have that protective system in place.
Now, I have talked to other home care groups,
Mhm.
and we're gonna get into the particulars of
Mhm.
your company and everything like that in the next segment. But
Okay.
if you would go ahead and take a moment to tell everybody how they can reach you: website, email, phone
Sure.
number.
You can reach us on Facebook, LinkedIn at the Place at Home Jacksonville SE for Southeast. You can reach me on my cell at 904-654-2582. It's probably the best way to reach us because if you call the office, it's just going to forward it to me anyhow. So it's just use my cell phone. It's a lot easier and less technology involved.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, a place at home, JacksonvilleSoutheast.com.
Okay, and email address.
Uh, for me, it's just Chris Adams. It's easy, or Chris at a placeathome.com.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you. That's been our first segment of
All right.
7 Minutes for Seniors. Y'all have a good day. Chris and I will be back tomorrow wearing the same clothes.
That's right.
Take care.
We're time travelers.
There we go.